Hey guys, Joe here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the RiffRaft server. Today, we are starting off just west of the housing area. I just wanted to show off this real quick. I didn't do it. Chris and Jacob did, I believe. They put a little roof on the cow pen. It's pretty nice. Anyways, today, I lost my train of thought for a second. Today, we are working on a little something that I've already been working on off camera. So, within like the first week or so, we found a skeleton spawner, and I've got this thing rigged up to go. Like if you see, if I turn this off, I get really laggy for a second. Skeletons should start to spawn, if I'm not a liar. Come on, spawn, please. I don't wanna be a liar here. If I cover that up, make it fully dark. This was working. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, there we go. See, skeleton spawn. Not very fast apparently, but they do. So I've got this thing rigged up to go. The only problem that I see in the new update is the skeletons have a little bit of trouble getting in the hole, just because entities collide now. But they go down here, all the way down to like Y37, I think? Y30 something? Y36, I was one off. It's fully operational. I think Chris was down here yesterday using it. You just hit them if they're not wearing armor, and they should die, and then give you XP. So, the goal of today is to try to make this work. Because, obviously it's working, but it's ugly as sin. So, the goal is to try to make it over a little bit. Not so much up here in the waiting room, but down here and then up here. I remember in the first season, I had this little shack of blocks that was like, hey, XP farm here. But this isn't going to fly here, because I want this to look nice. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. So, we're going to put a little bit more effort into this one as possible. Oh, well, I needed some dirt, but okay. My initial concept for it was I was going to make it sort of like a subway. Not the restaurant, the transportation area thing. I was going to make it sort of like a New York subway where it goes down with like a ladder and stuff. Not a ladder, a staircase. Problem being, it doesn't really work with the sort of theme we've got going on, sort of like old towny. So, I came up with the thought, what if the entire thing was underneath a well? Not very exciting, but I do like how it works, because you've got the well aspect, so it blends in. You wouldn't even question it. It's going to be labeled so people know that it is what it's supposed to be, but you won't even question it. You'll just sort of see it as like, oh, a well, cool, and then boom, little known fact. There's a skeleton spawn under there. Super convenient, super easy for everything. I just need to get rid of this. Oh, not that one. Apparently, no. Okay, let me fix my mistake here. Boom. Boom. Alright, sweet. Alright, so this is the body of it. I need to figure out, do I want... I guess it, really doesn't matter, but... just for consistency's sake, let's just make the whole bottom of this cobblestone, because my thought would be make it gravel. Let me catch this ladder, thank you. My thought would be to make it gravel, but I really just don't want to walk back to my house to get gravel in the middle of recording. So if I feel that cobblestone is not enough, I'll go back and change it later on. Ooh, that was really bad lag. Alright, so the base is cobblestone. That is as much as we know. Oh, I really underestimated how many fences I was going to need. Damn it. Okay, but let's see. 1, 2. Need to stack 2 up here. Boom. Boop. Where you at? Okay. So stack 2 up. Because, sort of placing stairs on top of, what's it called? Fence posts is kind of annoying, so I'm just going to place these up here. That way I can get a accurate placement of these stairs. Let me place these in a circle. It's not a big well. It's already bigger than I kind of wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like a 1-block well, just to sort of like keep it minimalistic, but it just didn't look very good. This is like the only design that I could come up with that I didn't, you know, have some sort of burning passion against. Let's see. Put that over there. Collect all of my dirt, because I'm going to need that. Because I need to... The reason I grabbed that dirt, I just realized I never mentioned why, was just this right here. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit weird that it like ends right there, so I'm just going to finish that. Alright, let me go grab this, and then eat some meat, because I need to. Alright, top of that will stay undone for now. This is where the fences that I was speaking of come into play. Let's see how many I can make. I can make 39. It's way more than I need, so that's already great. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, shit, not right there. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boom. Boom, boom. 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 Alright, so let's get up here now. If I can stare up. Let's see. Slabs. Wait, does that make a whole block? No, great. Okay. Slab. Ah, damn it, no. Misplaced block is annoying. Slab. 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 Okay, this top block is not going to be that. It is going to be a glowstone, which I did not bring. I will do that later. Let me just put the slab back. Right there. Alright, so this is the basic design. This is sort of like a cross beam that holds down. I need to place a block there over the hole temporarily. Oh, no. Right there over the hole temporarily, so I can get my fence gate right there. So, this fence gate, if you didn't know, is supposed to be sort of like the crank, I guess. I don't really... The lever? Not the lever, like the levee, like the spinning gear that sort of like sends a bucket down into the well. Also, if you're down there and you don't want people coming in, if you come down here into the hole and then close it, you can't get out, or people can't get in. Or I should say mobs, because I guess I'm not really sure with how the mob mechanics work now, so I'm just kind of trying to be more safe than sorry. Alright, let's close that. Let us go get some water. Luckily, we're close to a water source. Actually, now that I think about it... Oh, hello, skeleton. That hole that I dug open is closer water, but let's see what we can do here. That needs to be open. Is it closer? Yeah, it's definitely closer. Alright. I brought 2 buckets for a reason. That should be enough now. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Oh, damn it. Okay. I need 2 more, and then I'm done. Fantastic. Oh. Boom. Alright. Walk over here. Awesome! Like stagnant water. Fantastic. Let me get all of these stairs out of the way. Alright, this is the exterior of the skeleton farm. Totally unassuming. If you don't know what it is, you're never going to know, so it's fantastic. It blends in really well. Well, not right now. It's just sort of like in the middle of barren land, but as things happen, things just going to grow around it, so that's going to be great. I brought a sign for a reason, because of I'm really proud of what I'm naming this thing. You'll see. Well-eton. Oh. The Well-eton spawner. Oh, it's so bad, but I love it. It brings so much joy into my life. Now, if you want to go down into, you just open this up, and then you go back down. And then the skeleton spawner is in here. And then, boom. Let's see how it lights up. Not much light coming from that direction. Well, I mean a little bit, but... Okay. Not much light coming from this direction. A little bit of lighting glitches, but... It's fantastic. Now, if you need to sit in here, boom. wait for mobs to spawn. You can go down and use the XP farm. I'm going to cut away and then sort of figure out what I'm going to do down there in the collection room. And I will come back to you guys when I have an idea. So see you in a second. Alright, I'm back, and I'm down here, and I've got a decent idea of what I want to do. Let's see. First, we're going to have to start off by removing not every one of these, just every other pillar. So, that one, this one, boom, 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 and this one. So a problem with the spawner that I'm seeing is the fact that it's not exactly lit up in there enough for it to warrant the skeletons not spawning all the time. So, I don't know. A fear I have is that it's going to cause a little bit of lag, by always being a little bit on and always spawning them. But hopefully there's enough things spawning outside that the spawner just won't activate, because the spawning rates are always already just pretty spread out as it is. And then that way we don't have to worry about it as much. Let's see. Okay, so the vague idea that I have is just sort of like a cellar look. I don't know. I kind of dig that idea. I was going to sort of like try to continue the well idea down here, but the longer I went on, the more I realized that I don't really know what I'd do with it. My initial thought, well, really my only thought in terms of that would be making the entire floorboard glass, and then underneath that water, like it was coming down. I just didn't know how well that would look, and I got this in my head, and I felt this would look a little bit better. Sort of like a little cellar idea that's like underneath, I don't know, underneath something. I guess a cellar could really be underneath anything. That's kind of what the point of a cellar is. And then I want to sort of mix in a bunch of, not a bunch, but several different kinds of stone. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to put chests in here, and then in this area it's going to be like bones, arrows, bows, and then any armor that it may drop in these two, just so it's like sort of spread out a little bit. But while we're here, and since this has always been sort of a talkative series, I'd want to discuss what's on my mind, and it's very important. Kind of a very sensitive topic, and that is holy shit, Spider-Man. I'm recording this on Thursday. It's being uploaded on Friday, so by the time that this goes up, all this information has been up for 24 hours. But they finally released I don't know if it's the last, but one of the last Civil War trailers, and oh my goodness, they added footage of Spider-Man, and I love his suit. I was very, very keen on Andrew Garfield's suit because it was, I don't know, it was just a little bit closer to the comics than Tobey Maguire's and then his first Spider-Man suit. So it's just sort of it just sort of had a special place in my heart. It was aesthetically pleasing. It was really, really nice. And I was really, really fond of it. But this one, I don't have that many gripes. I only have a few gripes. The first one's not really a gripe. It's just kind of weird that his eyes emote. I don't know if they're going to explain that away. Maybe Tony added that in his suit somehow. Like maybe it's some sort of like micro... I don't know. I'm assuming Tony made a suit because Tony's a genius. But I don't know how they're going to explain that away. It's a little bit weird. It worked in Deadpool because Deadpool's sort of like self-referential. But other than that, the eyes are actually kind of cool because it makes it a little bit more comic accurate. But on the other hand, let's see, every other one of these is going to be cobblestone. Other than that, the only other gripe I have is the spider on his chest. It's very, very small. I'm not a big fan of the size of a spider. I mean, you know what they say, it's not the size of the spider it counts, it's the web it spins. But, I don't know. I've always been a fan of the sort of medium to large size spider. But, I guess I'll just have to get used to it, really. It's really not that bad. It's just different. And I have a problem with change. But, I was kind of scared, to be honest. I didn't even know... Apparently there were rumors going around that Spider-Man was going to be in this trailer for some time. I didn't know that. I guess I was just out of the loop. But I guess that's been a thing that people knew was going to happen. So it happened, and it caught me off guard because I had no idea. Like, it was just a thing that I didn't know was going to happen. And I'm kind of upset. Okay, I'm not upset. But I was afraid of them showing Spider-Man because I didn't really want them to. Because... less is more, because you see all these Hollywood trailers nowadays that just sort of give away the plot of the movie within the span of the trailer, and then at that point, you go to the movies, for example, like if you see like a comedy or a trailer for a comedy, you have all the jokes in the trailers, and then you sit in the theater, and then you have some jokes that weren't in the trailer that are like, those are good, but they usually use the best jokes in the trailers to pull people in. But the problem with that is, then you sit in the theater and you're like, that was pretty funny the first time I saw it in the trailer, and then it just kind of loses its effect. I mean, maybe if you're lucky, it's an audience that hasn't seen it, and then like the experience of viewing it with an audience might help it, but it usually doesn't. It's really sad, really. And I was afraid of that, because something that Star Wars The Force Awakens, which I don't know that I talked about on this channel, but I absolutely loved it. I saw it 6 times. Something that it did very well was not showing Luke. They didn't show Luke, they didn't tell anything about Luke in the trailer, very rarely. And that's it. And then by the time that we got Luke in the movie, for however long we did, it was great, because it was like, holy shit, that was building up to that, I'm pumped. And it was awesome. But I've always been afraid with that with Spider-Man, but it was small enough that I didn't mind it. It was fine, it was pretty okay. I'm not against it. I thought I would be, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and put the chests in here and then just put up some finishing touches, and then I will come back to you when I have it figured out. So see you guys in a second. Alright, without further ado, I introduce to you the fully functional Well-eton spawner. As you can see, you just have that, and you come down here. Let me close the door behind me. And then, I'm quite proud with how this came out. I don't know how much else I did after I stopped recording. I don't remember where I was, to be honest, but let me put this in here. Wait, is this the one without anything in it? Yes, it is. So this is where mob drops of the armor variety go. So it's just basically a little cellar. It's kind of like wood and stone. I tried to, I don't know. I don't really know what I tried to do, but I came out pretty good. I'm really satisfied with it. I changed this. It was cobblestone, but I changed it to try and fit the theme a little bit better. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Came out. It reminds me of like a fireplace, but without any fire. Yeah, for the most part. Maybe if I'm unsatisfied, I might pull these down one and see how it looks, but that is just a small detail I might work on later on if I feel like it's just not satisfying me. But that's about it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you can come back. I'm going to try to post these every Monday and Friday. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.